What's going on, y'all? I figured we go back to back, so this is another one I want to talk about because of what I've been seeing in the media, and I don't really like it. But we gonna talk about Jerron Boots Ennis, man. Very, very talented fighter. I always felt like he had the goods. He quite never really had the opportunity at the highest possible level to prove it. His last fight, dominant victory in a world title elimination. A lot of styles make fights, but against Stanionis, Boots Ennis looked like the next big star, man. He looked phenomenal. Hand speed, sold out arena, ended it with a knockout. It was literally the perfect possible, scenario. Stepped up in the unification guy, looked familiar, obviously looked like the top dog, so when he was struggling to make 47, he decided to move up. So the first fight that could have happened was Boots Ennis versus Devin Haney for the unified 147-pound titles. That was a great fight. I thought that fight was going to be, would have been a fantastic fight. Another high-profile fight for Boots Ennis to prove that he is the top dog. But according to Devin Haney, he said that Boots and them wanted to fight at 152 pounds.
That I could fight. Yeah. And we reached out. Well, they came with Boots Ennis. We said, yeah. We said, let's do it. But we want to do it at 147. They came back with 152. I'm like, why would I fight at 150?
And I feel like that makes no sense, because Boots Ennis has been fighting for world titles for several years now. So has Devin Haney. So why fight at a random weight class, So I didn't really like that. And then the Devin Haney fight didn't happen. But then now I heard Boots talking about he wanted a tune-up.
Didn't want Timo. Boots doesn't want Ortiz. Hey, Boots, what do you want? Yo, hold up. Champion. Hey, champ. Champ. Who do you want? You want champs or you want chumps? But someone told me the other day that he was saying he wants to move up and get 2 tune-ups? Undefeated champion getting tune-ups?
At 154 pounds, that, before jumping into the hot water, he wanted to get his feet wet, which, it's not a horrible way to go through it. But at 28 years old and you already was the top unified champion at 147 pounds, you should jump in the mix right away, but apparently, they could have fought Virgil Ortiz. Didn't happen. There's a handful of people he could have fought at 154 pounds, but they want a smoother fight. And from what I'm reading here, they're going to offer Josh Kelly the fight. This guy from New England. From England, not New England, England. And for what? It's not gonna make it. By him taking this fight, it's only gonna force him to be the mandatory for Xander Zayas, which that's more of a management thing, that's more of a team thing. But clearly, they're trying to become champion by going after the weakest champion. Well, not even the weakest champion. The newest champion, the youngest champion, the champion that gives them the best possible chance of winning, which is why they're going after Xander. Xander's only 22 years old. He just got the belt. Why are you trying to force the fight with Xander already when you could go fight, Virgil Ortiz for, the interim? Why go fight Josh Kelly for the, you could be fighting Virgil Ortiz. That's a huge fight, Instead, you want to fight, Josh Kelly, who is currently... I have to go with Josh Kelly, boxer, because Google don't recognize him. Let's go. Josh Kelly is currently 17-1, one loss by knockout. I don't like the fight. I feel like the fight, makes no sense. Go after Virgil, man. Go be great. And this is why I said we need to appreciate Devin Haney, because Devin Haney was willing to fight Boots, Tio, Ryan, Rolly. It don't matter. He was willing to fight them all, And then you got a guy like this, a former unified champion willing to move up, and he's not really trying to take that same route. He's trying to take the smoother route, which in the business sense, it makes sense. You know, you're protecting your fighter and you're getting the most money possible, and while, you know, lining up the next several fights, you know. So I mean, I kind of get it. I don't really like it. I think Boots Ennis has all the goods to prove to everyone that he's a top dog. You know, he has he got a good shot at beating Virgil Ortiz. He can beat a Virgil Ortiz. He can beat a lot of those top guys if he just fights them. But this is a bad sign, man. I don't like it. But it is what it is. But from what I'm hearing and reading, looks like Josh Kelly and Boots Ennis will be the next fight, probably in Philadelphia somewhere. Obviously, Turkey. I'm sure Turkey don't want nothing to do with this because Turkey's only trying to make people fight the best. And Boots Ennis doesn't want it right now. So, but maybe after this, we'll see Boots Ennis in a big fight.